Morning, good afternoon, guys. Good evening. This depends on where you're watching this video from. My name is Zippy the Nurse on YouTube. If you're new here, welcome. If it's your second time, if it's your third time, if it's your fifth time, whatever time it is that you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. I'm back again with an interesting video. I hope the videos that we've been uploading have been of help to you, and I hope they've been assisting someone. We said even if it doesn't assist 3 people, the videos that we normally make, or the videos that I normally make, even if they don't like help 3 people and it helps 1 person, that makes a lot big difference. I mean, it makes a big difference in someone's life, because maybe there's somebody out there who is stranded, they don't know what they're supposed to do. Labda umesoma kizungu pia haingiani, but when somebody explains to you in your dialect, like in your language, that it's easier for you to understand, it becomes easier for you to understand. So guys, we've been talking about my journey as a USRN from Kenya. So the last video that we uploaded, we were talking about how to prepare for IOM, how I prepared for my IOM, like the medicals, to go for the medicals and stuff, and I was cleared. We went for the interview, and guys, bad news is that I didn't pass the interview. Yes, you won't believe this. I was put on AP. I was given the yellow paper. I don't know how it feels when somebody is given the green paper. There are those myths that people normally say when you go to the embassy, they give you a yellow paper. That's not a good sign. They give you a pink, red paper. It's not a good sign. But when they give you a green paper, when you see them handing over the green paper, just start celebrating, because you definitely know wewe ndio huyo sasa umeenda, ni kuenda unaenda. But guys, guess what? I was given the yellow paper. Let me show you guys. You may not believe it, but this is it. Yeah, I was given the yellow paper. I didn't pass the interview. So I did my interview on 20th March of 2024, like you all are aware. Our interview was at 6:30, me and my family. So we woke up very early, booked an Uber, like kama kawaida. Tukafika pale, I think around 5 a.m. The queue was not that big, because I think we were number 6 in the queue. You guys who've gone there, somebody who has gone there knows what happens there. But remember, guys, I had explained to you and I told you that, you're supposed to prepare, you're supposed to do this, you're supposed to have these. I had all of them apart from 1 document. Kinyozi hajinyoi bana. Kinyozi hajinyoi. This is what I didn't have. This is the original police clearance from Uganda. And remember, guys, I had told you that I trained in Uganda, so I needed to have the copy, like, Now this thing, when I went to pick it in January 2023 from Uganda, I'd explained in the other video. I went, picked it, but then again, there were some hitches that I experienced when I was back in Uganda because of the logistics and stuff. So I requested them to send me via the email. And so when they sent me via the email, when I was filling up the DS-260, it's the same thing that I submitted. I sent to my employer, submitted the document through an email. So it was a scanned copy. So all along, I didn't have the original document like this one. I had everything else apart from that one. So when I went there, we did the interview. I was at counter number 7. I was asked the questions: who are you here with? Where are you going? Who is your employer? How much are they going to pay you? When are you flying out? Do you know the exact date of when you're starting your work and stuff? Like all those questions they ask you. And I was like, yay, I've passed the interview. Man, only for me to see that lady picking the yellow paper. This one. This is what I was given, guys. And the reason as to why I was given this, they said, because in the first page there is upload to CEAC or submit via DHL. So I was supposed to submit via DHL, and the reason was police certificate from Uganda. If you can see down here, for police certificate from Uganda, that's what I didn't have. Oh, I showed you my case number. I'm going to blur it anyway. Imagine, I didn't pass the interview, guys. I was given the yellow paper because of this. I was given this paper, but I was given because of this thing. But finally, good news is the same day I had contact. Guys, you hear when people tell you it's good to keep friends and it's good to, like, don't burn bridges because you might need them when you're going back to wherever you came from. When I went to Uganda, I got so frustrated to pick my document. I got so frustrated by 1, 2, 3 things. But there's one police officer who was so friendly to me, and she gave me her contact. So she's the one we were keeping in touch. So when I was told that the reason as to why I can't get the green paper, like have not been given my visa, and they you know, when they give you this paper, they hand over your passports back to you. So they gave us our passports. We went back home frustrated. I remember calling my friends and telling them, it was so frustrating, man. If you've ever been given this paper, you know how it feels. But anyway, that's in the past. So when I was given, I called that lady, that police officer, big up to that. She's very nice. So I called her and she was very kind enough to send it via Guardian. Inaitangwa Guardian ama inaitwaje ile gari yenye ilikuja na kitu. There are those buses that come from Uganda. So it traveled, this thing traveled that night. I did my interview on 20th and I told her to send it via the bus so that I could receive it on 21st. So it was on a Wednesday. She sent the same Wednesday, she sent it via the bus. And then on Thursday, I received the document and went to town to send it because you're supposed to courier it through DHL. So I went to DHL office, Pale Tao, Nairobi. And then when you get there, they tell you to go to a cyber cafe and then like courier in your document, and then you bring the documents and they send you. And then the interesting thing is you don't have to pay anything. You're just given a receipt. This is it for the DHL. Like you see, this is the DHL receipt to show that you've sent your document, you know. So, and that was it. After a few days, so when I was checking, like when I kept on checking on my CAC, is it called CAEC or something, CEAC portal, ilikuwa inasema, hey God, this journey, it's not for the faint-hearted. It used to tell me that I've been denied, visa not issued, for like I don't know how many days, for like I think a week. It kept on telling me that, because I went to the interview on 20th, I was denied. I was given the yellow paper because they needed more proof of documentation. So I sent it on 21st, that was on Thursday, and then Friday they received it. I could see from the DHL, like the portal, that they've received the document at the embassy. And then that was on Friday. So Saturday, Sunday, there's nothing much they would have done. Then on Monday, when I was checking the thing, like I was checking my case online, in the morning, it was still like, it was still reading not issued, visa not issued. Then when I checked on Monday, the same Monday, I think it was around 3 p.m. Oh my God, it changed the status from not issued to administrative process. Administrative process, I came to understand, you know, when you're in a situation, that's the only time you understand these things better. So I came to understand that when they say it's on administrative process, it seems they've opened your case and they've seen that you've provided all the documents that they needed. If you had any sufficiency in documents, you've submitted all of them. And then on Tuesday in the morning, I received an email that the visa have been issued. That now was 24th, that it has been issued, 24th of March 2024, that the visa have been issued. And then I think by Friday they had sent the documents, they had sent the package, the do not open package. I will attach the document that I'm saying normally comes like this. So this is for me. You're given, each family member is given, so you're given a package like this. There are so many people who ask that thing, do not open package, wanga imeandikwa aje. This is how it looks like. You see, it is even written very clearly, you do not open this package. So this package is the one that you will, and they normally come in an envelope, like this envelope here. Let me show you. This envelope from DHL. So after I submitted all the documents, now that's when they sent us these documents, and I picked them on a Friday. And then I communicated with my agency, and then apparently at work I had already like commenced my leave. I was due for my leave, my annual leave. So I just decided, like, let me talk to my agency, like let me talk to my employer, that's MedPro, and ask them if they have a slot for the April class. And then when I asked them, they were like, yeah, why not, you can travel. So things happened so fast, because between the day I picked, that was on Friday, between the day that I picked the packages on Friday and 1st of April, they had already sent the ticket, the whatever that is called. So that was it, guys. I thought it's important for me to come and share with you my experience, but let me tell you, that was not a good experience. Oh my God. My experience with the embassy, guy, it was not the best. Especially when I saw her picking. Now, the funny thing is, let me now give you the interesting part about this whole video. So when we were outside, see, we were pangaing line, like we are queuing up out there. So like we are so many, and then we keep on introducing to each other. Hey, where are you going? Are you a nurse? Blah, 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 blah. When we are waiting for the numbers to be read out, because you know how it happens, the security and all that. You switch off your phones, blah, 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 until you get inside. So we made friends with these people. There are some people who were seated out there. Guess what? So when I was coming out, after I was given the yellow paper, nakwambia nilieka kwa bag haraka. I didn't want anybody to see that I've been given the yellow paper. I mean, who wants to see that you've been denied visa? I didn't even know the meaning of the yellow paper, because I didn't even read. The only thing I knew is that when you get the yellow paper or you get the pink paper, aki awendi, you're not going anywhere. Alafu ndio mimi nimekuwa nikiambianga watu, twendeni maju. So when they gave me the yellow paper, I just slid it back in the bags, and then the children are asking me, Mom, have you been given the green? Why have you been given the green paper? We've not been given the visas. And then I'm like, hey, twendeni. You should have seen me getting out of that place. Kale kamlango kena kanakanga pale sijui kuzunguka hivi. Yani it was not even making sense for me. I just needed to get out of that embassy. It is such a frustrating incident, or whatever it is that I do. It was not the best feeling, guys. Hey. But finally, I got the packages, and then I talked to MedPro. They sent it and everything, and they organized everything for me. So see you in the next video, and we know what happened after that. Guys, the yellow paper, it was.